Hi guys, welcome to February 1st. So I'm sorry about the glare if that's annoying anyone. The question that I'm going to be answering today is, do you believe in soulmates? What's a soul? What does that even mean? Maybe I'm my own soulmate. That could make sense because I share a soul with myself. I think throughout a person's lifetime they can have many different soulmates. If you take everyone in the world and put them together, chances are that there's going to be a lot of people that you have something in common with, that you could potentially have feelings for. A soulmate at 19 probably wouldn't be your soulmate at 23, and your soulmate at 23 probably wouldn't be your soulmate at 30, and your soulmate at 30 probably wouldn't be your soulmate at 65. It could happen, it could not. It all depends, but I think it comes down more so to how you get along, how you communicate, your respect for one another, as opposed to the whole idea of a soulmate. I think that's kind of like a fairy tale made up thing. I don't think true love and romance is a fairy tale made up thing, but I do think that relationships do need to be looked at logically, and I don't think the idea of a soulmate is very logical. I think it's just two people coming together at one time, making things work. I do, however, feel like there are some people in my life who I would consider like ultimately my soulmate, like we connect, like we're kindred spirits. I've had that and I've had that go away, but I've also had that and I've had that stay with me. It really depends. At one point I thought my crush at drama camp when I was 12 was my soulmate, and that was a very tragic story that ended badly. I had soulmates that I wrote about in elementary school in my diary that was beige with a pink ribbon coming out of it and a bunch of little purple butterflies. I used to think that my boyfriend of 3 years was my soulmate. I used to think that my boyfriend of 3 weeks was my soulmate. The idea of a soulmate is all relative, and I don't think it only applies to a romantic lover. My best friend is a soulmate, and sometimes I think my sister is my soulmate. Sometimes I think my rabbit is my soulmate. The kind stranger that day who held the door open for me when I dropped my purse and spilled everything, including a bunch of tampons, and helped me scramble to pick everything up off the floor is my soulmate. Sometimes I think my doctor is my soulmate because my life has been saved so many times. The big Hello Kitty stuffed animal that I have in my bed is my soulmate. I don't think people only have one soulmate. For instance, my parents married when they were 21 and 22, and they were together for almost 20 years. They had 4 kids, so I think for a while they were soulmates. Their marriage ended in a divorce, but if it wasn't for that relationship, I wouldn't even be here, so that had a purpose. When I was younger, I had this big idea in my head that I'm not going to start dating somebody unless I think they're my soulmate. I would only start a casual relationship with that idea in my head, which was unhealthy, and it didn't really work out. It kind of creeped people out, to be honest. So as I got older, I kind of got more laid back and realized that dating is experimental and fun. You need to meet a lot of people. You need to experiment a lot with yourself and with other people in order to know who the one will be for you. I don't know everything, I'm just trying to answer these questions. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. Have a really good day, and I will see you tomorrow.